Hey YouTube, this your boy Thadgotgame back again with another video. I was told that intro was kind of garbage. I like that intro. That's the OG intro that I've been using ever since I started streaming from before. So I'm gonna currently stick to it until something different come up. Um, so this is gonna be a little different video. I'm pretty much gonna tell y'all a story time. This is my first story time video on this channel. So I really hope y'all enjoy. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We lit on the road to 1K. I've seen a couple YouTubers do this, and I kind of enjoyed it. It was, well, one, I'm gonna just name one of them. If y'all don't know him, his name is Luna, Luna. Y'all should go search him up on YouTube. He's a good YouTuber. He tell like great stories and stuff. So I'm pretty much gonna like do something kind of like his, but I'm gonna tell y'all the first time I got high in school, like the first time I took an edible in school, and it's gonna be a good story. Enjoy. Alright guys, before this video start, I want y'all to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. That's all I really need y'all to do. If y'all want to, y'all can share the video. Share the video to anybody. So here go the story. Alright YouTube, this is the first time I ever took an edible in school or at all. This is the very first time I ever took an edible. Alright, so this is how it all started. One day at lunch, me and a group of friends was talking. The topic suddenly got on weed. It was like, "Oh, you smoke?" I was like, "Yeah, I smoke." They told me I don't look like a smoker, and I was like, "Yeah, I smoke and all that." Like cause I smoked before, and the first time I smoked, that's a whole another story. But I smoked. I was like, "Yeah, I smoked before," stuff like that. They was like, "You ever did an edible?" Stuff like that. I was like, "Nah, I never did an edible before." They was like, "You interested?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm interested." So I had $10 from, it was like leftover from my birthday, so I had $10, and like I was cool with this juice because I knew my cousin. I was like, all right, bet. So the people was like, all right, so he got to do number. Like they contact him first before they gave me his number. They was like, he got to do number, and then they gave me his number and stuff like that, and I was like, all hype and stuff. Like for the rest of the day, I was hyped. Like nobody could ruin my mood because I was like, bro, I'm about to. This is my first time to take an edible, but they told me not to take it by myself. But let's continue with the story. So the next day came around in the morning. Cause I took the morning bus. I took the morning and afternoon bus. The next day came around. I had my $10 in my wallet and everything. And I was like, all right, bet. Time for me to, time for me to do something. Like, time for me to get high. First time ever getting high. So me, I'm all happy and stuff. I met the dude because the dude was like, I'm going to be in a black jacket with some black Air Force Ones. And this was all before the black Air Force One meme came out. If you ever see a dude with black Air Force Ones, he ain't going to care about his life. Stuff like that. That was way before that. So this is like 2 years ago, sophomore year. So pretty much, I was like, all right, bet I'm about to pop this edible. So boom, I went into class, I put it up in my bag, and I saved it. And then a couple periods later, I started to smell it out my bag, and I was like, dang, I ain't trying to get in trouble, because if I get in trouble with this weed, my mom's gonna kick my ass, or I'm gonna get suspended. Or maybe go to AOC. Well, it was called AOC from where I was. It's like Student Learning Center or Alternative Student Learning Center. And I was like, I ain't trying to go to alternative school where all the bad kids is and get my ass jumped. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was like 2 years ago. I was a sweet ass like people. I used to get punked around. Like no lie, probably not bitched around, but people used to like. I didn't want to get fucked with. And then so I was like, all right, bet. So I popped out, like I went to class and I already told my friends about it the previous day, and I was like, oh, let me get some, because they already had that class with them. They was like, let me get some. I was like, all right, bet. So I gave them like a small piece off of it, and then the rest of it, it was like I literally took the whole thing. Like the rest of it, I took the whole thing. So when I took the whole thing, it was like a whole bunch of it still left. So when I took the whole thing, it didn't hit. So I was like, dang, this money ain't gonna hit. So I pretty much went to the next period. So the next period came around. That's the next period is art, by the way, art one. So we was doing something like abstract art, and I was like, okay, I know y'all like, oh, abstract art, oh, that's like that's not advanced. I'm like, cuz I'm in, my first year taking art, and I just had to fill in my schedule for an elective. So um, so I pretty much took the easiest elective, but pretty much so in there, that's like I was like when we got up. Cause I think we was doing a finishing touches to the abstract art. So when I got up, like, and went to the paint and stuff, I'm literally singing it. Like, I'm literally sitting there singing Katy Perry. I'm like, baby, you're fireworks. And like, I'm like, bro, I am tripping right now. I was like hella like tripping. And my friend seen I was odd. But like, as I'm singing the Katy Perry song, I'm like, you know, like as I'm singing the Katy Perry song, I turn around, people, people laughing at me, stuff like that, and I was like, "What's wrong? What happened?" They was like, "Bro, you're singing out loud," and I was like, "Oh, for real?" They was like, "Yeah," and then I was like, I knew something was up because I started feeling different, like I ain't feel like myself, and I was like, "Okay," and then I was like, "Okay, this mom must be kicking in now," and they was like, "Yeah, probably so," and I was like, "Damn," and then uh I sat next to my other friends, and then when I sat next to my other friends, they was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Bro, I'm high." They was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "Oh shit," because like in my head, I'm like, "Bro, if I ever get caught, my mom's gonna kick my ass." Stay tuned for the end of the story though. I'm like, if I ever get caught, my mom's gonna kick my ass. So I'm like, shit, bro, I'm fried with this shit right now. And then like when I say fried, I mean like I'm high as shit right now. And then I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like tripping, like I'm tripping out, like then we started acting goofy as shit, and we start playing around and shit. And I'm high, by the way, so I'm just like I think at the time I think they was laughing at me and not with me, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again. Cause the art teacher, cause it was a sub in there. But the we had the same sub, so the sub was like, "Daddy's come here, da 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 da." So I started acting like myself. I tried my best to act like myself. I like, "What's good?" Stuff like that. He asked me to get him something. I was like, "All right, bet." Then, um, pretty much, the bell ring, all that extra stuff. I'm not gonna say the bell ring, and as the bell ring, I'm like, my friends like leaving out the building because I think they had like lunch outside or something. So I leaving out the building to go to lunch. And then I was like, I was chilling. I was like, bro, I need, I need something. So you know how you always got that one person that sells chips in your school. So I went to go get the chips from the dude, and I was like, let me go get these chips. So maybe I can, I can maybe get high. Not get high. I'm stupid. Let me go get these chips so I can maybe like feel better a little bit. By the way, all he had was hot chips. 'Cause all the other chips and candies was sold out. I was like, oh shit. So I mean hot chips. I'm literally I found myself on the floor, literally eating hot chips, just eating them back to back, like 4 or 5, just shoving in my mouth. I had like 2 big bags, just shoving in my mouth, shoving in my mouth, shoving in my mouth. No homo. And um, I found myself dying, choking, like not dying, but like when you eat hot chips and like spice slides down your throat. I'm over exaggerating with it. I'm coughing and stuff, and I'm like, and I see like my friend, she backed up. Like, you good, bro? You about to throw up? I was like coughing and stuff. I said, can I get some water? The teacher was like, yeah. And then we went to lunch. Pretty much I had a normal lunch. My friends knew I was high. They was just looking at me laughing. And then like a few times I asked my friend, am I walking normal? I'm good. Am I walking straight? She was like, bro, you're good. I was like, all right. So after lunch, oh, after lunch, I had regular classes. I'm still eating chips, eating the spicy chips. I'm like, bro, I need to eat something. Cause I can't. I'm afraid. Like if I don't eat, I'm afraid I'm gonna say something stupid as fuck. Like I'm gonna say something hella fucking dumb, and then I was like, bro, chill. Like I was trying to chill, and then next thing that came up was the next period. I had a strict sixth period teacher. This was geometry. So I'm like, bro, I don't want to get caught with this, cause this man is from the hood, so he know when somebody like when something's up, and I know them for like 2 months. So I'm like, bro, I'm afraid to even go in this room, like looking the way I'm looking, acting the way I'm acting, cause he gonna call me out and be like, bro, you high. So I dead ass went, to the nurse. Like I dead ass went to the nurse. I got I told him like I was acting weird. I was like, my head hurt. Like I went in there over dramatic as fuck, and I acted like I was fake crying with no tears coming out my fucking eye. So they knew something was up. So I was like, my head hurt. I don't feel good. My stomach and my head hurt. And I was like, all right. They took my temperature, stuff like that. And then I said, I feel like I gotta throw up, stuff like that. So I went in the nurse's office, no, I went to like the little back room of the nurse's office where the beds was. They gave me a bucket, and I ran in the as soon as I got back there, because they had a bathroom back there. They had two bathrooms, one in the nurse's office, and one like where the beds was. So I ran in the spot where the beds was. Like I ran like back there where the spot where the bed was, and I pretty much went to the nurse, like to the bathroom back there, and I was like, I had hurried up and called my mom. I'm not gonna lie, I kept it a $150 with her. Psych, nigga. I was not gonna get that ass whooping or grounded, nigga. So I was like, oh, my friend gave me an edible. He said try this, taste it, stuff like that. He said it's a regular brownie, and I ate the brownie and I got high, stuff like that. My mom was like, for real? I was like, yeah. And then pretty much I got picked up by my sister. My sister didn't have her license, so my sister owned a car, but she didn't have her license. So pretty much she illegally drove to pick me up from school, so I wouldn't get in trouble. And I pretty much like I had to throw up, had to go home. So I threw up in a bucket, which I should have poured the bucket out. I should have poured the bucket out in the bathroom, but I wasn't thinking. So hopefully the bucket didn't smell like weed, cause I never went in the nurse's office after that date. I never went in there, like never at all went in there. But yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed my experience. So the first time of me getting high. I really hope y'all enjoy videos. If y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if y'all want another video like this. I actually have 3 videos that haven't been posted, so all 3 of them might be posted after each day. So hey, including this one, this might be the first one I post. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. We are lit 2019. We are summer ready. The summer has already started, but we are summer ready. So yeah, we on a grind on 1K. So please like, subscribe, comment on this video if y'all please see this. That will really help out. I'm trying to grind to 300 subscribers. Well, really, I'm not even gonna put myself that low. I'm trying to grind for 1K subscribers. If I ever get to 1K, I will freaking give away a $50 PSN. I'm not gonna lie, probably a $50 PSN. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. We are lit. And hey, I see y'all on the next story. Peace.